Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Beastbreaker, where today we're gonna rescue Poppy, although rescue is a strong word. I mean, we're acting like we have to find a trail, but we know exactly where she went, right? Even though all Skipper knows is that it's somewhere in the mire, our new friend knows precisely where the place is. I don't know why we don't just, okay, whatever, it's fine. Listen, some beasts gotta get broken on the way, it's okay. What do we actually need? I know we need more howl. We do not need more howl. What we need is gloom and blossom. And like a lot of gloom, in fact. Actually, we could still use a little bit more howl. Howl and placid and gloom and blossom. It's a lot. Okay, okay, that looks like a winner. Shall we? Big hammer? Just gonna get through the battle as quickly as possible? I think so. Let's do it. And I do like his ability. Everybody else just saves us a turn on the map. He actually does a thing that is unique for combat purposes, and I think that's very compelling. What's up, Mallow? These smoothies I've been making. It's just y'all keep using them for something real different than intended. No, not that I got objections. Exactly. It's just, you ever think of taking a nice big swig of healthy algae puree instead of just, like, lobbing it at the beasts? No. No, in fact. Sorry, friend. Let me get some details here. Okay, big cat. Let's learn something about big cat. So with the hammer, we're not necessarily thinking that we need to go buy in a what do you call it? Oof. Cannot find the good materials. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Not necessarily thinking I want to buy an essence, so I think I'm gonna let Mallow take the big berry spot. I just had to find it. Found us. Mango Muscle Max Smoothie. Ooh. So, assuming that increases each instance of damage by X, that's going to be super powerful with our hammer. That's really, really cool. And let's go by... I feel like the grappling hook is really excellent with this hammer. And then that leaves us with 4 materials, and we could just charge potion, like... This seems like an extremely good loadout to me. Very, very powerful. And then we just have at him. Strong versus Drain, weak versus Taunt, and also weak versus Giant Hammer. On account of it's made of like crystals and stuff. So, do we do the standard? I feel like we start a lot of engagements with this particular run. But it's a pretty good one. Yeah, let's just cap out, and then we'll hope that the yellow tile remains accessible. Okay, that's a pretty good one. So, stop on the second bounce. Reverb 2. Can I get a second bounce into... oh, I think so. So I want to save our strength smoothie until the inertia on this is good and high. Yeah, I think concussive blow to here is the right move. Just try to make sure I get this lined up properly. Okay, cool. All right, let's drink a charge potion, and then next turn smoothie and just crush. And we got our grappling hook for helping to set us up and stuff. This feels like a winner. And yeah, I took damage or whatever. It's fine. We'll be all right. That's actually excellent. And big slammer go. Yep. Okay, I drank that one. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. You definitely come out with way fewer shards if you don't destroy the other cores. We should get a very good under par score, though. Yeah, look at that. Judging my weapon. Game's out here negging my hammer. Okay, oh, you know what we didn't do is, I was so focused on, like, loot and efficiency there that I didn't bother to look around for clues. Oops. Well, let's craft this thing. Okay, a new quiver for our arrows, a new shield to go with a sword. And so now we need a placid, a splinter, a howl, and just a hell of a lot of gloom. All of the gloom, in fact. And we should use a bow or a sword so that we can use our new pieces. So this is the only one that has gloom, and it has placid in it as well. Let's take out a shell snapper. So what do we want to use? There's still a whole weapon type we don't have access to yet. Well, I guess we have a full bow. Yeah, all right, may as well. So we've used all the pieces of this before. How do these fit together? So easy essence applying, 50% chance to deal 1 damage. It's weird that it fires 2 arrows in a straight line. Like, that's weird with their essence, because it's gonna apply the essence on the first bounce of each of them and also the second bounce of the first arrow, I think. And then we got the nettling thorns, which do the taunting. And they do, in fact, just do damage to core scales, which is nice. Or to cores and scales. And then the siphon, which applies corrosion, which rules. Okay, yeah, we can work with this. It definitely necessitates a change in armor. No, not that one. Plus charge? Is this a plus charge bow or a plus ammo bow? What do we care about more? This, I think, is a plus ammo bow. Our charge needs are relatively little, actually. So let's swap the duelist jacket out for the scout's mantle. Right, I think this is the only armor we have that gives us any extra ammo. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna keep dragging you along because you're fun. All right, actually look for clues. There we go. Oh, howdy. Definitely avoid for the moment. Sorry, not that. I meant this. Okay, so I wonder if it's the case that you always get this if you do the 3 materials thing. You always get the acid if you do a 1 material. That's interesting. I guess I just sort of assumed that it was going to be a random thing from his repertoire every time, but this is even better. So let's talk local recipes here. What are we thinking? Weak versus taunt, which is great given our weapon. Right? Do we have taunt, or our weapon has distract, or I don't know, something. I think we do really want an essence. We probably want an acid essence. That's my feeling. Get some splashes going, because the bow sometimes has problems dealing a lot of sustained damage, and obviously we have the corrosion thing, but the acid will just play into that even more. So I would like acid, and then like we could get something else. Let's pick up a bunch of flowers here. Okay, It's actually tough to get enough materials together. I might... You know what? Let's just grab our essence and go. Let's not even worry about any consumables. So you're right here. Got him. All right, let's jump him before he actually absorbs that pool. Alright, shell snappers are weird. This is a weird one. I think I'm just gonna pass. I mean, I would like to get my essence out there a little bit, I suppose. Is there a way... The question really is just, can I hit this core? Because if so, I'd like to get the acid on it. The acid affects an area, right? Oh, but the acid just gets on... Sorry, it just gets on scales, not cores. Still, actually probably pretty good. I think that was worthwhile. Okay, so we have a little bit of control here. What I would love to do is bounce off the wall into here and just end up bouncing inside. Let's see. Let's see if I can make that happen. No. No, not so much. Although, in my defense, the place where the angle, where the arrow representing our bounce angle changes was like very awkward. Okay, I'll take this. So... let's do some damage at least. And then... arrow flight can do damage to core. So let's just hope that it does. Okay, we got one. I'll take it. Oh, you coward. Really? I feel like I hit this surface, like the bounce should have been... This surface, the place where we hit the surface is curved up and toward the right. It's very hard for me to imagine that me ending up below it is a real outcome. Well, obviously, I'd prefer to be up near, yeah, stuff I could interact with. So we do kind of need to land a taunt here, and we're just not going to. If we... Okay, we're doing lots of damage. So we can add a fair amount of taunt here, but not enough to matter. I'm gonna try to... There we go, there we go. Alright, can I... Yes. Okay, we're getting it, kind of. May as well arrow flight. Wow, I really can't get an arrow through there? Alright, close enough. Lets me just spread a little bit more acid around here. Or potentially, you know, maybe do some core damage. It's not entirely off the table. And it does look like I'm interpreting the way that acid applies to this, to the bounces from this bow correctly. Or the way that essences in general do, which is good, I suppose. So where do I want to try to bounce stuff? I feel like we've done a pretty good job of covering almost everything I can actually hit with acid. Well, this is an idea. Will that work? Yeah, okay. You are going to lose a lot of scales at the beginning of this next turn. Oh, that sucks. It forced me out down and to the right instead of upward, which is what I was really hoping for. That's actually very, very bad in terms of my control of the situation, my ability to get all of the stuff that I'm definitely earning. Cool. Cool and good. That's what this is. Okay, that's better actually. So we can apply some corrosion. We can start working on some of this stuff. If I do an arrow flight here, alright, so that gives us an opening to do some damage. I'm trying to get... Can I reload roll? I can reload roll pretty close. Alright, I'm going to do it this way. So we're going to be able to fire... It's probably not worth drinking the smoothie, right? I was debating... If there's only a 20% chance we're going to deal damage, like, making that damage better is not like a super high priority. Okay, but yeah, just firing some arrows here because we have lots of bonus arrows to fire and we can just have some hope. Do one more. Actually, no, I won't. Charge is valuable. It's easier for us to get ammo than it is for us to get charge, and we're unlikely to actually kill this thing either way. And there's a pretty good chance we can get a reasonable taunt off here. So... but also, I really want to grab this stuff while it's available. Really did not stop as soon. It did not stop as early as I was hoping. All right. So, nettling thorns is tricky. Okay. This right here, this is the kind of situation where it probably makes sense to drink the smoothie. Actually, what am I doing? Another thorns is just a kill. Yeah, that smoothie is pretty bananas. That's a good one. Again, maybe should have kept killing cores to farm gloom, but like, I saw the kill in front of me and was unable not to pounce on it. Also, that is a healthy amount of renown right there. Poor Mallow. He does not want to go on adventures, and he's coming with me every single time from now on. Based on where you found that jam, I'll bet it's leading a sticky trail to the Frond Fellowship. Mallow, those ghostly rumors. Is that where the haunted houseboat was last seen? Yep. Yeah, we knew this already. That was information we had. Oh right, I didn't actually finish a gloom. God, I have so much tangle now. Okay. Legendary hammer of Nettle Whiskersmith. Gosh, I do love a hammer. All right, we're gonna pick up Poppy's. Here's the thing, Poppy's fine. I have the utmost faith in her. I do not think she's in danger at all. We're doing this thing. We have time. A legendary hammersmith. Oh, I have to do it with a hammer. Well, if that's the case, let's just stick with Dandy's hammer. Right? Do I like concussive blow better than I like battering ram? Yes. I'll tell you what I actually kind of wish I could do. I wish I could trade on hammer spin. Like, what if we could... I want to keep Big Slammer, but also have Leaping Bash, basically. All right, yeah, this is fine. If we're going to do this, let's swap back to the Sentinel's Mail. Wild that it even fits me, frankly. Okay, so we do not know basically anything about our surroundings. So you are a shard critter. Doesn't really necessarily give me all that much to work with. Six is good. There's no grappling hook here, which is a shame. Haste is actually a little bit more compelling with this weapon. So maybe we want to grab one more material and then do like haste plus charge tincture. I think that's okay. There we go. Okay, weak versus drain. I mean, I think we'll do all right without it, personally. I really wish this bounced. My kingdom for some bounces. Dandy's kingdom for some bounces. Let's just kind of get into the center of the map. We'll figure things out from here. But yeah, I figured this was likely to keep us in a place where we could really benefit. So... movement increased by 50% is still probably not actually going to be enough. But let's hit it. Oh, actually, that's beautiful. Let's just go ahead and drink. So I'm going to hit 4 for 4 damage 3 times. We're not quite going to be able to kill this thing. That's all right. Maybe I should farm parts and stuff a little bit. This will be pretty good, though. Yeah. Must you? There's no way to bounce in like a productive direction. Yeah, that's a real shame, actually. Concussive blow. I'll stop on the second bounce. Pick up some of our stuff here. All right. I think I'm gonna break what we're doing, because this is too many valuable shards not to grab. Trying to take this a little bit slower. If I could guarantee... This is gonna hit that yellow thing, right? No, wait, I think it's gonna skate past it. Shoot. Ah, there we go, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Stepped a little bit further than I thought I was going to. I think I'm gonna do this just to maintain my inertia? Or... Yeah, I should just do it as a momentum to get the charge back. That's a tricky one right there. All right, pretty good. Trying to maintain some control here. I think I'm just gonna big hammer or big slammer here, kind of in the middle of nowhere, because we can't break this, right? Deals 3 damage to target tile, and all adjacent tiles. I guess technically... Attacks for 7. If we hit this... Concussive blow would kill that core. But it has to be this scale. This is the only one. And it has to be that scale on the second bounce. And if I try for this and I fail... I could actually get hit twice, potentially. I think this has got it, though. Yeah. And hopefully I'm not getting hit at all. No, okay, I was still in that area. That's sort of what I thought. Wow, hey, what the hell? Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Right there? Nope. That was a pretty bad eyeball, actually. Okay, so we still have Mallow. Mallow will cancel 1 rampage. But I'm in a little bit of danger. There it is. Beautiful. Oh, no. Yeah, that sucks. That's that's a real bummer. Let's give myself a little bit of room to work with here. It's possible that I have not, in the past, given concussive blow its fair due. That's a very good skill. And still under par, even with all that screwing around. Yeah, we really, really needed that. They'll definitely give me the weapon now. And it's a big hammer, which is my favorite. Until it turns out that the last weapon type is a bazooka or something. Oh, not the acrobat. This one's my fault. We were laughing around a beach bonfire and I suggested it as a joke. You joked? Hush. Anyway, Nettle loved it. She used to flip around, vaulting everywhere, cackling like an utter buffoon. Word of advice, don't show this one to your cousin. Oh, well, now I'm very curious about it indeed. Springing momentum. Gain 15 charge plus 15 charge per inertia. On bounce, deal 1 damage. On second bounce, splash 5 and stop. Okay, that's cool. So no matter how far you move, that's very different. You're gonna have a hard time building up charge for long strings of other things, but I guess we buy charge potions a lot, so. Gain +1 action. Oh, on launch, deal 0 damage in a small radius, +1 damage and +3 steps for each inertia. Huh. That's very weird. On bounce, stop, deal 1 damage in a large arc. Okay, that's cool. And flying flurry pierces everything. Every 10 steps, deal 1 in a medium radius, -1 interval step for each inertia. Oh, that's a really cool design. And then stops when you hit a wall. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're using this hammer, right? Like this hammer sounds great. In addition, craft. Ooh. 3 arrows in a straight line, deals 1 damage and stops on core or scale bounce. And on a core bounce, increase remaining arrows damage by 1. Huh. That seems mighty powerful. Increase pickup radius by 1 step. Very cool. Instantly spawn a moat when you damage this tile. Yo, Charm Knit Frock. It's a shame that we got you right as we're like close to not needing any more sparks for the moment. So Splinter and Howl and a little bit more Gloom. I think we have, yeah, we have a half a Gloom. Okay. I guess let's go pick up Poppy's trail here. So we're gonna go with the new hammer, the crazy one. And we keep the inertia, right? And we keep our friend Mallow. He's the best. Has there ever been an RPG with a character named Mallow in it where they weren't the best? I don't think so. It seems unlikely to me. Since this hammer has another one of those repeating attacks, seems like a total no-brainer to, Skip, what took you so long? You ready to meet some murderous ghosts? It's a malfunctioning hologram? Aw, this doesn't look deadly at all. I might have read that wrong. I couldn't tell if she was like, oh, it's cute, or if she was disappointed because it wasn't deadly. But that does. Yep, we do have other problems to worry about. So the beast is out here somewhere. Okay, Strong versus Scar. Again, we're on a hammer here, so my inclination is to pick up a dart. A dart and a potion, probably. We don't actually know what it's weak against. And I don't want to take the time to find out. I am going to grab this. And then Drain. Drain's fine. Honestly, I like Scar a lot. Let's take this stun dart. Stun's pretty good. Okay, where do I think you are? I think you've moved to here. Oh, it happened upon me. Weak versus Drain, it turns out. Alright, so we don't get that free wind-up turn. So right into the battle we go. So on second bounce, splash 5 and stop. Hell yeah. It's really hard to get charge here. Deal 1 damage in a large arc. I mean, I think I'm gonna drink a charge thing. We're not gonna Beast Slugger right now, or we're not gonna Smoothie right now. But we can do this. We can hit the stun dart. Okay. Feeling pretty good about that open. This thing sure does have a lot of health on its cores. That's not going to do what I want, I don't think. Well, let's do it anyway. And then we can pole vault. On launch, deal 0 damage in a small radius. Then set steps to 3 on bounce. What a weird ability. Okay. Then let's go ahead and hit the stun dart, because otherwise I'm going to get mauled. But yeah, it's a weird weapon. Do I want to just slugger at this, or maybe I pole vault? I want to start working on a core, right? We got to break a core down so that we have some control here. I probably just finish it, right? Honestly, the stun darts seem very, very powerful. So we do this, and then we Beast Slayer right here. I mean, I could just break this paw off right now if I want to hit the smoothie. But I should probably save that for a turn where I'm hitting the core, right? The lethal core. Maybe this is the move, though. Let's do that, because it's a pretty large area. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna drink my smoothie here, and we're gonna do right there. Yeah. Okay. So I have 1 action left. It has to be Springing Momentum. But it's only going to give me 15 charge, which is annoying. Yeah, charge management with this thing is super annoying. Alright, so that lets me Beast Slugger right here. Do I want to stun it now? I guess so. Let's not play around with this thing too much. So are we just killing all the cores? I may as well, right? let's get some loot. I know we don't have a ton of stuff to craft right now, but won't be true forever. I was hoping to be able to catch the that core in it as well. All right. Well, we must springing momentum here. Am I outside of... Well, I will be once I do the slugger. I don't know why I thought this arc was controlled by that paw. I think I got myself outside the thorn at least. Okay. Yeah, could be worse. Maybe I want to pole vault. I can pole vault here into slugger there. Should get me some decent damage on the real core. Run in here for this just to maximize the number of lost scales. Make it hard to regrow. And then, you know what? Take this. Right in the stun dart. Alright, so we've got ourselves an out. We can basically end the battle whenever we want, with his actual core being at 4. So there's a real question of how much ingredient hunting do we want to do. And I think the answer is at least some, right? We don't know what we're going to need in the future. And we have this situation like pretty under control. We could even eat a whole extra yeah, this will work. At the moment, we could even eat a whole extra rampage. We still have our companion up, so... Alright, this is going to give me 60 charge. This is good. And then... do we just finish it? Yeah, let's just finish it. We got some bonus loot. It's hard to turn it down when it's right in front of you. And you do get a lot of bonus renown when you make sure to destroy your cores. Here we go. Time to solve the mystery of the mires. She's very excited about it. Motes afloat. The fog is interfering with these sensors. Are you some kind of robot bat? What is... a holotape? The mystery of the broken tech deepens. That almost makes up for a lack of deadly ghosts, almost. Evidence of diffuse corruption approaching 64.7%. Huh? Diffuse corruption. The beasts in the area show additional adaptive traits. Oh, you know, research. Like hammer research. I can do that. I'm good at that. So, unfortunately, it wasn't a real ghost. Fortunately, there is still a mystery. The mystery of who's leaving all these broken holotapes everywhere. Plus, I can think of like a million uses for this projection. Scaring off aphids, epic party lighting. Modes preserve me. Paprika, if you run off like that again... I'm fine, Granny. And it skips fine, too. Okay, so maybe we risked running out of snacks while I was gone. But I'll make it up to you, I promise. It's getting more dangerous out there. Only 2 critters isn't enough. Really? Then, you got it. It's time to double Skipper's team. And if I have to double the work to make it happen, then don't worry, I'll just buckle down. I like this idea very much, in fact. Hey, Jongpo, you're looking pensive. Champ, I don't want to contradict our new pal, but it sounds like something's rotten in that swamp. Corruption pools I've seen aplenty, but contaminating the groundwater? They're usually so contained, and the beasts take care of them right quick. If it's true, though, I'm not surprised if more critters than usual have been getting sick. Hopefully it's nothing. That is concerning, actually. Oh, I can't stop going over those recordings we found in the mires. They're totally garbled, but sometimes I can almost make something out. If you find any more, let me know, okay? It's been real swell to have some snails around, don't you think? I'm surprised critters still keep them as pets. I mean, oh sure, plenty of scouts find their way through the brambles by journeying alongside a trusty snail. And my father raises purebred bubble snails of the highest pedigree in his stables. They've won prizes. Well, mine are all rescues, but I feed them on a shade-grown lily pad diet. Nothing but the best for those sweeties. Quite sensible. In the lofted court, lap snails are often offered fine beverages and daily massages. My sister did have a pet snail when we were young. She always put a silly ribbon on its shell. Ah, the many joys of snail ownership. Then she trained it to attack enemies on sight. Absolutely brutal to behold. Yeah, that sounds real joyful. Is no one gonna talk about the fact that they won't stop eating my strawberries? I mean, that is what strawberries are for. That paprika, with the stress she puts me under, it's a wonder I have any whiskers left. Ma'am, I'm just an outsider peeking at your personal problems, so I hope I'm not stepping out of line, but... critters clash when they got different natures, but it could be worth it to listen to where she's coming from. I know exactly where she's coming from. I know it all too well. It'd be one thing if she'd ever focused on her weapon drills like her cousin did, but she carries on with such utter disregard, constantly leaving by herself, sprinting about heedlessly. She thinks I'm no fun, but I'll do what it takes to not lose anyone else. Forgive me for saying so, ma'am, but there's more than one way to lose someone. Yeah, alright, Jonquil. He maybe doesn't realize he's stepping on something there. She's well aware of that, it turns out. We probably have the stuff to do the rest of the forging. No, not the rest of it. Okay, got the pole vault part. Still need more gloom. Also, that's not the button. Here we go. Let's plan one more expedition here. And it feels like we probably want to go for that gloom, right? Poppy's eager to collect more of those mysterious holotapes in the Misty Mires. Well, this works just fine with that. So we can bring an additional companion. I mean, I like Dandy. I like how excited Dandy looks to come along. You know, it's nice to hang out with people who want to hang out with you, right? It feels pleasant. What if we take Springing Momentum and Pole Vault into, like, Big Hammer? I think we could make something work with this. I think the Whirling Head and the Resonant Head are both pretty good with this haft. But let's do it this way. I am 100% digging our little crew. I have a small family myself. Ever since I was but an egg, it has been just me and my father. And the staff. Father's always been quite proud of me, despite the weight that we two must bear from the expectations of our rank. Was it similar for you growing up, Mallow? Oh, nobody expects anything of me. Even if sometimes I wish... you know, life's just easier when you go with the flow. Alright, let's look around a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna want to grab these no matter what. How about over here? Well... holotape. High value. I mean, the text says valuable research notes. There's no way this thing is still functional or useful. Alright, there we go. That's what I was looking for. And then... let's send your folks back to town. to fetch me. We don't know anything about the monster. I'm thinking stun darts are a good sort of like generally useful. Scar is also very good though, just for keeping the core open. Let's take the stun dart. We don't need to keep the core open that much with the hammer. So we have no idea where this monster is. It's got to be down here somewhere. Okay, apparently right there. Well, I mean, I'm as ready as I'm getting. Let's just do it. I wonder if we have any control over who acts first out of our friends when it's time to act. I wonder if it's like left to right, so we control that by the order we select them in back home. I want to do something like that. And then probably just big slammer, right? Can I do this? Yes, I can hit the core. Yeah, this is fine. I was debating there. I was honestly thinking about using the smoothie. I think we are going to charge. And we are going to lay out the stun. Ooh, okay. Strong versus stun. I see. That's all right. This may be one where we go for a quicker kill. Ooh, I like that. All right. Drink. We're gonna do some damage tonight. So I'm gonna pole vault us into here. And then hammer for big inertia. Easy. Breaking beasts is easy. And actually, for the amount of time we put in there, that was like a really good motes per minute. Yeah. Not bad overall renown either. Okay, well that was just like incredibly successful. What an absurdly successful run. Another one of the holotapes. What's it say? What's it say? Showing extensive corruption readings likely emanating from the coast. Like a corruption pool? Like the corrupted coast? Poppy. I'll find more. She's looking for trouble. She's actively hunting trouble. Alright, that gets us this last bow, which this is not a part that I'm familiar with. Fires 2 arrows in a small arc, pierces scales, applies your essences, and applies fragile. Yeah, I don't think we've seen that before. Well, I said we were going to do one more. That one went down pretty fast. Let's do even one more. And at this point, all we want to do is make sure we're staying in the Misty Mires. So I don't think it matters too much which one we're doing. Okay, let's use our new bow. So the burrowing bow alongside the shock stock quiver, I guess. Is this going to be a weird fit? This is going to be a weird fit. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out. What armor do we want with this then? 2 ammo. Stun burst is 6 ammo. You almost don't need charge at all. Yeah, let's take the Scout's Mantle on that one. And I want to keep the team together because they're adorable. They're adorable and I love them very much. Howdy. So, yeah, growth element. We knew that, right? Because we knew the type of the beast already anyway. These smoothies are even finer than some of the ones I've had the privilege of sampling in the cloud. I can feel my feathers becoming glossier already. Yep, that's the web cleanse that I mixed in, along with the rejuvenating acid spray. Ah, yes, that would explain why my tongue is beginning to feel like it's burning. Burning with health. Aw, Dindy doesn't want to upset Vallow. It's so cute. Alright, friend. Your opportunity has arisen. So I'd love to get one more material. Weak versus taunt, this one. Ah, there we go. I mean, I think that works just fine. I'm trying to think here. Like, we're likely to be able to break down the cores pretty quickly, the way things have gone. So maybe taunt's really not necessary from that standpoint. Like, we probably, and with 2 party members and everything, we probably have Rampage more than under control. So perhaps we do just keep it. You know, I'm just gonna roll stun. I like the stun one. And there's something to be said for the quickening tincture as well. Maybe worth taking over the darts here with this particular hammer. Oh, right, we're using the bow. Shoot, I bought the wrong thing. And I did want an essence. Well, I got too used to using the hammer. It's too late now, I think. We're not going to be able to put together the materials to buy the other thing anyway. We'll just figure it out. We'll improvise with inappropriate tools. Okay, so gosh, I need ammo. Ammo is so critical. So these pierce scales. On pierce, apply fragile. The target takes 1 damage if fragile is applied again. So basically, I can spend 4 ammo to gain 5 ammo, which it seems like I should do, right? That's good math. Does it do anything special when it bounces? No. So there's no value in doing something like this necessarily. I was hoping the bounce might just work out in our favor there. Feels like more of a trick shot though, which I like. Okay. And now I'm going to throw some burrowing bolts out here again. Okay. Can we just end our turn here? I could charge tincture. I guess we could go pretty hard right now. Rex, I can do this, and then I can roll. And now we're in position to triple blast or deals 1 damage and stops. So you'd like burrow bolt into a triple blast. Is there a way for me to get? No, given our position relative to this core, it is actually very difficult to get an arrow inside. Not impossible, though. Cool. Alright, then we triple blast. Deal 1 damage. That's a pretty powerful ability. Yeah, and then okay, 20's not great. We'll live. We'll find a way to survive. And we have a lot of stun built in, right? So for sure, reload roll. Just trying to get in there. Well, something like this isn't terrible. What I really want to do is get inside the shell. Or as close to inside the shell as I can. Okay. Charge me up. So the reload roll is going to give me +3. So the thing is, I'm carving an opening here, and then we're going to reload roll into here on purpose. Oh. Damn it. That really sucks. All I need to do is stop in here. We'd be able to get like 3 of these to hit. Alright, well then... Instead... If we drank this, we could do an awful lot of damage here. Let me throw some additional stun up here. At this point, we'll only bounce... We'll bounce less. Alright, I'm going to bounce again. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to... I would think... So it stops on any bounce, right? Well, there's 3 good ones, and then we still have 10... We still have 4 ammo left. I think I'm going to drink... We're just gonna scatter a lot of damage out here. And then we still have the ability to do a triple blast and really just like wreck one of these cores. It's gonna leave us in kind of a rough place resource-wise for next turn. But opening up one of the walls is a pretty big deal. It'll make the beast much easier to fight in the future. Do I just reload roll for more shards? Because I sure do want more shards. Yeah, we don't have to be afraid of this thorn. I do not think this thorn is a real problem. Creating some openings here. What? My bolt steered around the thorn. That's ridiculous. Alright, well, it's only 8 damage. Okay, well, I was gonna say, at this point, it's gonna be really tough for them to keep us from collecting all the shards, but I guess they found a way. That will, in fact, do it. There we go, that's what I wanted. So, 4 ammo. Stupid special tiles all the way over there. What I want to do is build up enough ammo that I can do a burrow into a triple blast near the core. But also that I'm not putting myself in horrible, horrible danger. Okay, that worked out really well. So... Okay, don't have a shot just yet. We're gonna have to... We have enough to double burrow and then shoot the core. Although maybe it's better we just break this thing down, because we totally can. Well, I opened up the core anyway. Or the heart core, the good core. So I have enough resources to just do this twice. Maybe I should... And I didn't actually open up... Oh no, there is a very narrow direct line on this one. Yeah, we have so much rampage control. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I really appreciate a bow that can actually just, like, put a reasonable amount of damage on a single core. I think I'm just gonna pass and let it set off my companion. What a hero. You've earned your selfie. And I do not say these words lightly. Okay. I do believe that should be all we need. Wow, that didn't work the way I thought it was going to at all. That was cool. The arrow got caught in the round. Okay. So now it feels like at this point it's going to be quite a rarity for a monster to successfully rampage, right? If we're allowed to bring 2 companions on top of the amount of control we're already able to exert over them. Really could have collected more shimmer there. And Dandy's right, that was a splendid showing. What could be better than curling up with my beloved cousin, a plate of blackberry pastry puffs, and a new mystery holotape? Finding a route proved most perplexing, but at last I've accessed the seaside's crystalline rocks. Shh. The seaside! Skip, these tapes really are talking about how to get to the coast. Further research is required, but initial measurements are deeply inconclusive. If only I could get closer to a... Oh, it cut off. Well, let's keep looking. Alright, that sounds like a tomorrow problem, Poppy, especially since you're not doing any of the heavy lifting. Alright, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love smashing beasts with a big hammer. The bow, less so. I'm really bad with the bows, I feel like. I don't quite have the intuitive grasp of them. And also, it feels like we're never using swords. I probably have a bunch of sword parts that we should try out next time, tomorrow. So come back for that, me not spamming hammers all the time, I promise. And we'll see you then.